Hey, Fox, thought you left.
No. Was out back thinking about what happened tonight, actually.
If you're here to defend my mother again, I certainly don't want to hear it.
No, I was just thinking about something my father said, actually. You know, your mother and my father had a child together, a son. Whitney, we've got a half-brother out there somewhere. I was just wondering what happened to him and where he is, that's all.
I can't even think about that right now. Not with this whole thing with your father and my mother being a whole lot worse than I originally thought.
Yeah, I should have suspected, I guess.
It's okay, man. We'll talk more later.
Right. Whitney's and my half-brother. I wonder where he's at now.
She did it, Julian. Liz did exactly what she set out to do. She said she was going to destroy my family, my marriage, and my life, and she has. My husband and my daughters hate me. Hate me with a passion.
For the moment, perhaps, but tomorrow's another day. Why don't we go so you can get some sleep?
Do you know that she once vowed that when she got rid of me, she would replace me in TC's heart and in his bed? Look, there she is. It's my sister in my husband's arms. God help me, Liz, what? She took her revenge. And with it, everything that matters to me.
Mrs. Wheeler, I can't believe that you know Martin Fitzgerald. Sheridan, I mean, this is unbelievable. I gotta go wake up Luis. I gotta tell him this news. And he hasn't seen Martin in forever. Everybody's wondered where Martin's been all this time, and here you've known him.
Sheridan, the truth
Is he here? Does he live in Puerto Reina?
Hi, Mr. Wheeler. Am I interrupting anything?
No, Luis, of course not. I was just, thinking.
Anything in particular?
My life, mistakes I've made, things I wish I'd done differently.
Well, what?
Hurting the people that I love, vanishing from their lives without explanation.
What are you saying?
It's me, Luis. I'm your father.
What?
She had plastic surgery to change my appearance, but it's me, your papa.
So you have been alive all this time? Why didn't you call us, and why didn't you tell us?
I'm sorry. I know I let you all down, but somehow, some way, I'm gonna make it up to you. I love you, Luis. My son. I love you.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out.
that my sister hurt you and my nieces the way she has. But I know how you're feeling. I think I'm the only other person who does.
Because she did the exact same thing to you. Left you defenseless from your father's sick desires.
You know, I know it's not much, but I'm here for you. I want to try and help you get through this any way I can.
Where the hell did everybody go?
Aunt Irma. Everyone left while you were napping.
Lucky them. I want to get out of this dump, too. Take me back to Shady Elms. I have wasted enough of the rest of my life in this whorehouse.
Eve is gone.
Finally. Well, look on the bright side, fool. At least you got it for free for all these years.
TC, I'll take Aunt Irma back to the house.
No, I'll come with you. So she'll end up where she's supposed to be.
Thanks, TC, but no. You've been through a lot tonight. Why don't you just stay here and have some time alone?
I don't want to be by myself. Especially here.
I understand.
And I'm waiting.
And I'm going to get the car.
Well, TC, if I have my way, you will never be alone again. I'll be right by your side. Right where Eve used to be.
All right, well, let me know if anything changes. Just as I thought, this time of year, every hotel, every B&B is booked solid.
It's okay. I told you I'll just stay in the on-call room at the hospital.
No, you deserve better. Why don't you let me take you back to the mansion just for tonight? I'll have Phyllis prepare a room in the West Wing. Rebecca won't even know you're there.
No, you couldn't be sure of that. And even if Rebecca didn't know, the servants would talk and word would get out and things would be worse than they already are.
Well, I understand, but if you stay at the hospital, then word will also get out.
Doesn't matter.
It does to me. I'm worried about you. You've been through hell tonight. You're exhausted and you need to get some sleep.
I can't sleep. I can't drink or eat. I just feel so numb.
Listen, then we'll just keep driving. We'll drive all night if you like. I will not let you suffer this alone. Not this time. This time, I will stay with you and I will do whatever I can to help you.
I'm afraid it's too late, Julian. There's nothing anybody can do for me. Nothing.
If Martin is here in Puerto Reino, why didn't you mention that you knew Luis's father sooner?
Sheridan, you misunderstood. I don't know Martin Fitzgerald.
You said that he's a wonderful man.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get your hopes up. And what I meant to say is he must be a wonderful man. He fathered such exceptional children as Luis and Paloma.
Oh. I see. For a minute there, I thought we'd finally found Martin after all these years. That Luis would finally know why his father left the way he did. But then again, if Luis knew that his father was alive and well and deliberately stayed out of touch with his family, I don't think Luis could forgive him.
No, Luis, I know I hurt you leaving the way I did, but Alistair left me no choice. He tried to kill me once for something I did. And I left trying to protect you all, but instead it made you vulnerable to Alistair and his need for revenge.
So that's why the Cranes have been after us all these years. Because of you.
I know it's my fault, and I'm sorry. But I'm just hoping that once I explain everything that happened, that you'll be able to forgive me. You think you can do that, son? You think you can give me that chance? Or will you hate me forever?
Wheeler?
Hey, Luis, you thought you'd gone to bed.
No, I couldn't sleep. I was seeing if I could find Sheridan.
Oh, she's out in the garden with Senora Wheeler.
Yeah. Everything okay? Yeah, I was just a little worried the way Sheridan was calling Mrs. Wheeler mother, and you know, she's never really gotten over losing her own mother.
Nah, I think it's fine. Senora Wheeler suffered too, being separated from her daughter. I think spending time with Sheridan's probably pretty good for her.
Yeah. I'll bet it is. And maybe it's not my place to say this, but I did sense something like a deep sadness in Mrs. Wheeler. It was like she never got over losing something from her past.
Yeah. I suppose we all have our crosses to bear.
Yeah, I guess we do. Mine's with my father, the way he abandoned our family. I'll certainly carry that with me forever.
Luis is talking to his father, Mr. Kramer. I'm too far away to hear what they're saying.
Don't let them out of your sight.
What if Martin tells Luis who he really is?
I doubt Fitzgerald is that stupid. Revealing himself to Luis could lead to the revelation of other secrets. Secrets that pose a danger to Martin himself.
Thanks for letting me stay with you tonight, Chad. But, I'm just wondering, what am I gonna do then? I mean, the place I called home doesn't even exist anymore. Mom's lie of a life destroyed that.
Things will get better, Wendy.
How are they gonna get better? Everything I thought was real and true and solid, I just found out was one huge lie. Everything I ever believed in was taken away from me because of my mother's past and 20 years of lying to cover it up.
Maybe not everything was taken away from you. Okay, you still have me. You always will.
You're right. I mean, you're the one thing that Mom's lie can't destroy. Our future together is the one thing that my mother's past can't ever take away from me.
Are you sure you wouldn't like to stop and perhaps have a bite to eat?
No, I'm not hungry. I'm too wired to sleep. I don't know what I want.
Just don't do anything. Just sit there and look out the window while I drive.
Juliana, I know you're just trying to be nice to me, but I don't think I can sit here much longer. I need to get out of the car. My chest, I can't breathe.
Try to take some deep breaths.
No, I can't. It's not helping.
No, calm down. Calm down.
No. Stop the car, please.
Eve.
Please, I have to get out of the car. Please.
Eve, stop it. Eve, listen to me. Stop it.
Julian, please help me. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do anymore.
Eve, just know that I love you, and know that this time I'm going to stay with you. All right. I'll take you to a place where no one will bother us.
For the sake of argument, I mean, what if Luis's father was still alive? If there was a reason that he disappeared from Harmony without a trace, a reason he couldn't contact his family all those years, I mean, would Luis forgive his father then for leaving?
I don't know. I mean, Martin's disappearance has been the single most traumatic thing to happen to Luis and his family. I'm afraid that if Luis were to see his father again, it'd be extremely upsetting for him.
But Luis sounds like he loves his father very much.
I think Luis is more in love with the memory of his father. But even that now has been tainted by the thought of his father deserting his family.
Yeah, I suppose so.
You know, a father can have such a major impact on a child's life. Especially when the world sees your father as different than he really is.
What do you mean?
Well, everyone's seen my father as this amazing man who's given jobs to countless people, who's given millions of dollars to charities, who's been a staunch defender of family values. And I was just so confused when I was a little girl growing up. Because that's not the man that I knew. The man I knew was cruel, heartless, unloving. You know, I always thought it was me growing up. I thought I was this wicked little girl that was unworthy of his love. It's pretty much taken me years to realize that my father doesn't love anyone. He doesn't know how to just give out of the goodness of his heart. He has to have everything calculated to his gain. But everyone that knows him, like all the people of Harmony, they all know that he is a horrible man. Especially Luis's family.
How so?
For some reason, my father just hates the Lopez Fitzgeralds. It's like he has some kind of vendetta against them. I mean, he actually goes out of his way to make their lives miserable. Why? I don't know.
No, I'm sure you don't. Sheridan, you mentioned that you had a brother. What's he like?
Julian? Well, he has a reputation for being a heartless bastard. Just like my father.
No.
You are my passion for life.
You brought me here? To the Blue Note.
Well, I thought we could find a nice quiet table where we wouldn't be bothered.
This is where it all went wrong. The original Blue Note in Boston. Where my wanting to be a singer somehow got mixed up with wanting to live a good life.
Perhaps I shouldn't have brought you here. I think we should go.
No. No, Julian, I want to stay. I need to stay. I need to find out who I really am.
Sit down. I'll get us a drink.
You know, I always meant to tell TC the truth. Someday. But someday just kept getting further and further away. I just lived in such fear of him finding out the truth, and now he has. So I can't run anymore. So I'm gonna stay here, and I'm gonna face who I really am. Because Dr. Eve Russell is just an alias. I was, and I always will be, just Eve Johnson.
TC, why don't you go ahead and take Aunt Irma down? I'll meet you there. I just need to make a phone call.
And hurry up. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Sure, Aunt Irma.
Yeah, watch it.
Hey, Fox, it's Liz. Listen, I need to ask you a huge favor. I think you still have some keys after you sold me the Blue Note. If you wouldn't mind, could you go lock up for me tonight? I'd go myself, but TC asked me to stay with him. He doesn't want to be alone.
Well, lucky you.
Excuse me?
This whole innocent little girl act that you're playing with T.C. Russell, it may go over with him, but I'm not buying it, okay? I know that you set out to destroy Eve from day one, and tonight for you is simply mission accomplished.
So will you close up the Blue Note or not?
Ah, what the hell? I got nothing better to do, right? And drinks are out in the house, aren't they?
For you, Fox, anytime. It won't be long before I replace Eve in TC's mind, heart, and his bed.
Yeah, I guess my cross to bear has been coping with the fallout my father's disappearance caused our family. Coming down here to Puerto Arena, where my ma grew up, it's just made me think of the impact it's had on all of us.
You said you were young when he left.
Yeah. Papa and I, we were real close. You know, he was like a hero to me. And, he taught me how to play sports and to build stuff. And I remember this one time, it was when we all still lived on the Crane estate. He was building this big old gazebo, and I was helping him. But, well, I didn't know how to use a saw back then, and he was trying to teach me, and the saw jumped, and it cut his arm. I mean, bad. You know, he needed stitches, and... Yeah, but he wasn't angry. Yeah, my father actually said that the scar was a good thing, that it reminded him of our time together and of his son.
Why is my brother's reputation so upsetting to you?
I just feel so sorry for you, Sheridan, that your brother didn't turn out better.
Yeah, sorry too. I would have loved to have known my brother better when I was growing up, but, you know, I was so much younger, and then I was sent off to boarding school in Europe. Julian never called, never tried to see me. I mean, he and my father pretty much acted like I didn't even exist.
Sheridan, I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault. The situation was what it was. You know, it's just that the only love I ever felt growing up came from my mother. When she died, my sense of being loved pretty much died with her.
But your brother, didn't he feel something for you?
Well, if he did, I certainly wasn't aware of it. You know, like I said, my brother grew up to be just like my father. Cruel, selfish, self-serving, a notorious womanizer.
Alistair made good on his threat to make Julian a Crane after I left Harmony.
You know, for years, Julian was just my brother in name only. But recently, I've actually started to see him in a different light. He really is just a victim of our father's cruelty as much as I was. And whether he can stand up to my father and oppose him in the long haul is anyone's guess. But for now, Julian's trying to be a good man. And he's being a good brother to me.
Oh, good. Good. Good for you and Julian. You know, you're so in love with Louise. Does Julian have anybody special in his life, too?
Actually, he married my best friend's mother. Not that it's any kind of love match. He was married once before, but got divorced.
To Ivy Winthrop?
Yeah. Ivy and Julian's marriage was hardly a love match either. It was pretty much just to seal a deal in a business arrangement between my father and Ivy's father.
Yeah, your father always wanted strong political connections. What better way than to marry his son to the governor's daughter?
How do you know all this?
You're not Eve Johnson anymore, my love. You're Eve Russell, a brilliant doctor, a mother, a friend.
No, it was just packaging. The new and improved. But the stuff inside me, it stayed the same. So now I have to accept the truth of who I am and embrace it.
Where are you going?
On stage. To sing.
Wait, no, what? Here now?
I haven't sung in 25 years. Now tonight, I'm gonna sing just like I used to, night after night at the Blue Note. Eve Johnson's making a comeback.
Dad? What are you doing here?
would to God the right thing.
Excuse me?
Well, Eve's reeling after what happened tonight. I brought her here. Lack of any other place to go. It may have been a mistake. She's very fragile emotionally, even more than I realize.
Yeah, listen, I'm really sorry about the way things turned out. You know, I had no idea how deep your relationship was with her until tonight. We passed our son together. You've recently become close.
Yes. Sit. Now everyone knows, and it's cost Eve everything. A husband, a marriage, a reputation. I mean, I cost her everything once before. I let her down when she needed me most. I won't do that again.
Talking about when she was pregnant by you, right?
I allowed your grandfather to bully me into leaving her. She had our baby alone. Without me.
My new half-brother.
Yes.
Listen, is it true you don't know who he is?
Eve and I were led to believe that our baby died the night he was born. Then we came to realize that your grandfather had him stolen from the hospital and concocted the story of his death. When he finally admitted it, we found out our baby was alive. He even knows who and where he is, but he's done everything in his considerable power to keep us from finding him.
What do you suppose that's all about?
To protect the purity of the Crane blue blood, he'd never allow someone tainted to inherit his empire. Still, I swore to Eve that I would find our son this year, and find him I will.
Baby, you're beat. How about we head on back to the studio so you can get some sleep? Whitney?
What?
I said let's head back to the studio so you can catch some Z's.
No, I want to go to the Blue Note.
Now. Why?
I want to go to the Blue Note and sing without feeling guilty about it. All my life, all Mom ever did was preach to me about not getting involved with boys, not doing drugs, not drinking, not singing. All the things it turned out she did herself. Well, you know what? No more. I want to go to the Blue Note and sing tonight.
This means a lot to you, doesn't it?
More than you'll ever know.
All right, let's go.
Never did get to help Papa finish that gazebo. Now, the funny thing is, it became a special place for me and Sheridan. A lot of happy times there.
You and your family stay away from this gazebo, Martin. Now that you know what's here, you're as much a part of this secret as I am.
Yeah, but Mr. Crane, I can't live knowing what I know. At least if we went to the police.
And give Ben Bennett what he needs to ruin me? Do that, and so help me God, I'll see to it that every one of your family pays with their lives.
All right, Mr. Crane. I'll do what you say. I'm sorry, son. I guess I'm still running after all.
Mrs. Wheeler, how do you know that my father wanted Julian to marry Ivy because she was the governor's daughter?
Well, I remember seeing it on a documentary that I saw, I think it was Telemundo, a few years ago about the Cranes.
Oh, right, yeah. There have been many stories done on my family.
So, Julian and Ivy are divorced, you say?
Yes, yeah. He's married to Rebecca Hotchkiss now. I mean, even her daughter, Gwen, will tell you that she's a gold digger, and I will not even repeat the rumors of Rebecca and her donkeys.
Oh, fine.
As for Ivy, she's back with her old boyfriend, Sam Bennett.
Oh, the Bennetts, they're good people.
You know the Bennetts?
Well, I saw them mentioned on that same documentary.
Right. Well, Sam's longtime marriage to his wife, Grace, ended. Rumor has it that Ivy broke them up.
Well, do you think it's true?
Well, you know, Ivy never stopped loving Sam, and maybe having been a Crane for so long warped her sense of right and wrong to where she schemed to get Sam back.
The Cranes definitely have a history of destroying other people's lives.
Yeah. That's why I sometimes feel like I should just leave Luis. Disappear like his father did. Let him go before the Crane curse can destroy his life.
You know, Liz, that staffer Molly's either a saint or taking some heavy-duty medication to deal with Aunt Irma.
Oh, TC, I still blame myself for bringing Irma into your life. If she hadn't exposed Eve, you would still be a happily married man.
Liz, it's not your fault. Life can change on a dime, and tonight proves it. I went from being a happily married man to being a sucker being played for a fool.
TC, you are not a fool. You're a good, loving man who believed in his wife, who trusted her for 20 years. You had no way of knowing that she was lying to you all this time. Excuse me. Oh, crying out loud. Hello. Yeah. What's up? No. I took care of it. Fox Crane is going to come and lock up tonight. No. I forgot about that. Yeah. I'll stop by and pick up the deposit and take it to the bank in the morning. Thank you. I'm sorry, TC. I need to stop by the Blue Note, but I'll take you home first.
No, Liz, that's way too far out of your way. I'll just come with you to the Blue Note.
Are you sure?
Yeah, well, I don't think I'm gonna get too much sleep tonight anyway.
Thank you for understanding why I needed to come here tonight. I don't know what I'd be able to do if it wasn't for you.
You might have to wait your turn to sing. Looks like another singer's coming to stage.
I wonder who it is.
Been crying these tears like rain on the ground. I'm making a river where I just might drown. I've made mistakes, thrown too much away. Love isn't something you play like it's a game. Now I'm losing everything, even my friends. This is the beginning of the end. I'm going down, taking the fall. Now I've got nothing, and I know it's my fault. Some things that are broken, they'll never mend. This is the beginning of the end. Ain't never felt this lonely.
Wouldn't let's go. You've been through enough tonight.
No, it's okay. I want to stay. I want to see this side of my mother.
I'm moving way too slowly. I got nowhere to go.
TC, why don't you just grab a drink at the bar? I won't be long.
Like rain on the ground.
Well, I'll be.
I'm making a river where I just might drown. 'Cause I'm losing.
I can't believe this. In all the years that we were married, I've never heard Eve sing. So many things I didn't know about her past. Her son with Julian. I never knew anything.
This is the beginning of the end.
There's even more you don't know, TC. So much more.
The beginning of the end. This is the beginning of the end.
You're thinking of leaving Luis, but you seem to love him so much.
Oh, I do. I love him with all my heart. You know, all the men that I was involved with before, they only loved me for my name and my money. That's why I really started to believe my father when he said I was completely unlovable.
Oh, Sheridan.
Oh, no, it's okay. I mean, Luis changed all that. He loves me for me. You know, my name and my family's money, it doesn't mean anything to him. Luis has totally turned my life around, and he's made me happier than I ever dreamed possible.
Well, then how could you possibly consider leaving him?
Because I love him. Because I don't want my family to destroy him like they destroy everything else. That's why I feel that I should leave him, just disappear from his life.
Sheridan, you listen to me. You don't do that. Promise me you won't do it. Promise me you won't leave Luis.
You okay?
Yeah, of course. You know, why wouldn't I be?
Are you afraid of something?
What?
You are afraid of something. What is it?
I mean, where is this coming from? And why would you say such a thing?
There's something you're afraid of. Well, what is it?
How do you shut the door on the past 20 years? I guess once a whore, always a whore.
You're so welcoming to Luis and me. Treated us like family.
Because you are my family.
I'm in love with you. I love you more than I've ever loved anything in my entire life.
Next Friday. Best in the world. The Summer Olympics start next Friday on the networks of NBC.